In this movie, we will demonstrate how to use Eclipse to create a very simple Java application. First of all, we open up Eclipse. I have a shortcut in my Start panel. You can open up Eclipse by pointing it to the executable into the directory in which you download and unzip the application. When the IDE is loaded, you will present it potentially with a workspace launcher. Here is where you can select where your workspace will be located. You may have multiple workspaces in your Java Eclipse environment. Here we select C opt workspace as a directory that we will store our project files. Select OK. Once this is loaded, we will present it with our IDE dialog. Here you may see 1 or 0 or more applications. Let's create a new project. We can do this by right-clicking in the window and selecting New. Or you may, under File, select New. And you have different options in which you can select. We will select a Java project. Let's give our project a name. We'll select CSC151 to store our projects for this class. We'll select the defaults for this dialog. Continue. And then press Finish once we're complete. Let's expand on the project CSC151. We will have a source folder, and this will contain all of our Java source files. It also indicates what JRE in which we're compiling against, and we can see here that we're compiling against JRE 6. Now let's create our first class. Here we have, to do this, we can select File, New, and Class. In our class name, we'll create an application called Welcome. In this particular class, I would like you to use a package. Package is a way of separating common files. And in this case, our common files will start with your user ID. So let's start with edu.csc151, and this is where you then would select your username. And that will be our package. Select the defaults. Here we can also, since this will be an application, this is where we can attach our main method that will be executed when the runtime looks to load our class. Select Finish. The IDE will create our file for us. Here we can see we have our package defined. We have a class called Welcome, and then we have our Start main. In this class, we should always include our header file, and we do that by using java.syntax. Here you would have author name, and it uses the user ID of the system. In this case, we use DTCC student, but we want to change this to reflect who we are. More information about what the header should contain can be found on Blackboard. Okay, so now we have the most basic application in Java, the Welcome class, and here we're just going to print out a welcome message to the console. Here's the basic structure of a Java application. We provide public class, 2 keywords, and then the name of the file, which is welcome. And this must match with the name of the actual source file, which is welcome.java. We place this class into a package, which would be defined as edu.durhamtech.csc Burwell E4787. You'll replace the Burwell E4787 with your Blackboard login. Now if we want to see this application run, there's several ways we can do this. We can select the application and right click on it and say run as a Java application. At this point it's probably the only option that you'll have, and then we can run it. And the console will be presented to you with the output, where we say we want to print out to the system console, welcome to CSC151. If by chance the console does not come up, we can say Windows, Show View, and bring up any number of windows with different varying levels of detail. Here we would select console if it was not there. That concludes creating a very simple Java application inside of Eclipse.